As I mentioned on my last video, I'm in Vermont for 2 weeks, and while I wasn't sure if I would upload anything, I really don't have anything to upload regarding RVing, but sometimes it's nice to get away and do something other than taking our camper van. So I do this a couple times a year where I visit friends and stay at their place. As you can see, it's a really lovely evening, and we just had a storm blow through here. What I love about Vermont is it kind of takes you back 50 years. It's kind of reminiscent of the 50s, I think. So it's a really slowed down way of life, and we mostly do kind of farm chore things when I'm here, but those are the things I love to do. I have no problem, doing hard labor, scooping manure from the horses, which there are plenty of here. We've been collecting monarch caterpillars, where my friend then raises them till they become butterflies and then releases them. She probably collected well over 1,000 last year and released them so that they'd have a better chance of getting down to Mexico where they breed. But otherwise they would get chopped up in the when the second cut comes. So it's kind of fun to go out and collect them in the hayfield. And other than that, just visiting the beautiful towns. If you've never been to Vermont, you really should do it. I'm hoping that we'll drive here maybe next summer or the one after that for sure. It's obviously a long haul from the West Coast, but there's just so much to see along the way. It would be a great summer trip. Right now there's a great fire just started in the fire pit right here. Nice little fire ring. And when the sun goes down, we'll have plenty of blue sky to look at the stars. And that's the kind of thing that I love to have that opportunity to kind of slow down and do the things that are reminiscent of our childhood. The other thing I thought I'd mention is a couple people have asked about the refrigerator that I mentioned. The rig was in the shop so that they could fix the refrigerator. They had originally thought it was a solenoid, so they ordered the part and installed it, but then discovered that wasn't the problem. Now they think it's something to do with the gas line, the propane gas line. So it's still in the shop, and hopefully they will figure it out what it is. But irregardless, it's under warranty, so I'm not going to give it any thought. I just hope it's done before our fall trip. But I will, when it's all said and done, when they've figured it all out, I will let you know. And if any of you have had refrigerator problems, I would love to know how you resolved them, if you've had the Dometic three-way and that sort of thing. After all, one of the purposes of this channel for me is to kind of have a community where people can share things that they've run into. Because I haven't really found the online forums to be very helpful. So I'm hoping that maybe something like this, where we share ideas and help solve other people's problems, that might be useful. But the other reason that I am doing this channel is because I wanted to learn how to do video editing. And without something to keep me on task, I thought maybe I would just let it fall. So the YouTube channel was to kind of be that inspiration to keep me going on learning video editing. And I have discovered that it is much more complicated. Every time I edit, I have to, Google it or YouTube, go to YouTube to find out how to do different things. But that's the kind of the fun of it. And that's one of the reasons I love YouTube, because you seem to be able to find an answer for every single question that you might have. So I wanted to mention that I'm not here to grow a channel. In fact, if it gets too big, it can become problematic. But I'm here to learn and hopefully share some of the things I've learned with you all, And I've appreciated reading your comments and answering your questions. And feel free to ask more questions, and I'll try to get back to you as best as I can. I'm going to end this little update right here and show you some clips that I've taken over the last week that I thought might be of interest or maybe inspire you to come to Vermont. Thanks for watching. Black raspberries before. There, the light's better. Oops. Okay.
He's still drying his wings. I can feel them. That's actually a female. This is a male. You'll see the dots.
Oh yeah, right down there.
Yeah, in the lower.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You get to fly free today.
They need about 4 hours after they've emerged to dry their wings, and they usually hang from their chrysalis that they've emerged from, and they look like scrunched up umbrellas, and then their wings straighten, and then they have to flap them a lot so they'll dry.
That's amazing.
This one hatched probably 2 days ago.
There's a patch of milkweed. These are small plants right now. And these first butterflies that emerge are not the ones that fly to Mexico. They will actually reproduce right here. And it's I think the second generation that comes along later in the season that flies to Mexico.